Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Mama All Right. The challenge that I'm having is I wanted to talk about self care tonight, and I'm going to because I think it is just extremely important. And it was on top of mind because I cut my hair done and that was my form of self care today. But daughter's screaming. She's flipping over now in her crib, and she's still in her rhino brace. For those that I don't even know if I've mentioned that my daughter had hip dysplasia that was discovered when she turned 6 months old. And she actually had to get the surgery, have the full body casts, two of them, and now she is in a rhino cast, a rhino brace that she sleeps with at night. So when she was now with her flipping over, and she was in a sleep sack that had her hands up like this. Just today she would flip over and then try and flip back over, and then she was getting tangled. So I was nervous, or I am nervous, to put her in her sleep sack for a full night's sleep. Um, So the poor girl is just screaming her head off because she doesn't know why her hands are wrapped like this, where she can suck because she sucks on her hand. Um, so we shall see how that goes. But that's just the joys of motherhood and flying by the seat of your pants. And how I'm going to, I guess, self care plays right into this. I'm going to take care of my anxious feelings, knowing that I have my monitor. I know that she's screaming just because she's probably uncomfortable. It's new, it's different. She doesn't know why it's changed. This is the only way that she knows how to communicate. And I I may have to cut this short. And that'll be another form of me taking care of my feelings. Again, there's no right way to do this. There's no even way to do this. We as moms just do it. And so I'll just talk a little bit about self-care. My parents were able to come up today and hang out with Zena. Oh, and another thing, Zena missed both her naps today. She was uber excited that Jima and Kappa were here, that she just did not sleep. She was having like full on dance revolution parties and sing-alongs in her crib, I guess both times that my parents tried to put her down for a nap. But that's the story that they're sticking with. But that's why I figured she'd just be out without a problem without her sleep sack. But obviously that's not the case. I don't think you guys can hear her, but that's good. Um, but yeah, so self-care. What self-care means to me is it's love. It's a way that I show myself love, and that I respect myself, and I want to give myself the time and needed attention that I would give to any other person, and that I often, as a people pleaser, give to every other person but me. It has been the smallest things, from making taking the time in the morning to get my tea or coffee. Who am I kidding? I don't drink tea. Coffee. My coffee before getting Zena up, or any other activity. It has also looked like I my nails. Like, as you can see, I have a little chip on one nail and it's driving me bonkers. And so this will be a self-care thing of getting that nail fixed. But total side. Um, Getting nails is so much more than getting my nails done. It is a chance for me to sit, to do absolutely nothing, and to have my like to beautify my little fingers. And I love the peace. I love the serenity. And yes, and so it's so much more when I ask, like, and it's something that I need. I truly feel like I need, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to get my nails done. And so when I ask my husband, like, hey, this weekend I'd really like to get my nails done, he knows what that means. He knows it's not just me wanting gorgeous nails, but also me needing that time for April. And then same with my hair. It's kind of just, I know that every 3 months, I get to get, my hair done. And that's more of a socializing kind of fun. There's the gals in the salon and we get a chat, and it's a long process, y'all. I mean, I was in there from 10 until 3, 10 a.m. till 3. No complaints. For obvious reasons, no complaints. But that's just, I get so much more out of the simple act of getting the hair done. It's the connection, the conversation, the relatability, the sharing, and it's soul reviving. And I know when I was pregnant, especially the first month of postpartum, I made the conscious effort, that was a struggle, but I did it, to take a shower every day, to take a shower every day. Because, and when I say shower, sometimes they were literally 3 minutes, not even 30 seconds in, out. It was just a way to cleanse whatever yuckiness I was either feeling inside or outside, mostly outside with the vomit and the milk dribbles and the poopy and just all that jazz, to my inside, not feeling like a good mom, like an imposter, a complete, newbie, to never knowing what a newbie was supposed to be. Like, there's no job description for this thing. And so that is something that was this, I'm so glad I gave myself that type of self-care. Also, early postpartum, for the first maybe 3 to 6 months, actually, I asked my husband. So one of the most important things when it comes to self-care as well is to ask for what you're needing. Unfortunately, the people closest to us cannot read our minds. Gosh darn it. Wouldn't it make life easier if that husband or partner just knew exactly what you're needing at all times and all that jazz? Same with your children. That's not how this cookie crumbles. We need to ask for what we need. And I asked my husband, I'm going to take care of the baby. Can you take care of me? Meaning, can you make, cook the meals, make sure I'm eating so then I can feed Zena. And it was great, because, and he, usually whoever you're asking, they're usually grateful that you asked, because again, they don't want you to be in any sort of discomfort or pain, because they're not doing something that they of course are more than willing to do, but they just have no idea that you're wanting them to do it. So that was a huge savior. And I just always remember the days in my life where I did not give a rat's patootie about anything. Weeks without showering, weeks without brushing hair, teeth. Now brushing my teeth, I'm a little obsessed with it. I love brushing my teeth. And I love just, you know, I just love caring for a body that created another body. I mean, that's kind of what also keeps me going, and a stronger, desire and craving to continue with certain recovery that I'm in. And it helps, honestly, for me to go back to those times and reflect, because I can still feel the pain. I can still feel the the pain of not caring enough to care, and the confusion around it, and the guilt, and just the not worth anything. And it makes me so um thankful that I now have that perspective, and that two sides, the two sides of I never want to go back there, but I have so much compassion for people that are there, and for me that was there, for the April that was there. But it does help when I feel myself, going towards that, or not wanting to take care of me. I just reassure myself that I am worth it. I am it is it is purposeful, and it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to, maybe, you know, going for walks, anything outside, taking deep breaths, having your favorite meal, putting on your favorite comfies. I'm a huge proponent of anything comfortable that makes you happy, put it on. Never take it off, but wash it a couple times if needed, because that would be a form of self-care, right? And no one wants to be the smelly kid in class. No one does. Or in your workspace, or even next to your partner when you're, getting ready for bed. Um, but and even with, I wanted this episode to be longer, and I was, I had examples. I'm worried about the little kiddo, and I feel like that is the type of attention and processing that I need to do, and it has been so helpful talking to all of you, and processing it this way as well. So I do appreciate that, and I know that I'm just so not alone, and there'll be other times when I get to, show up for self-care, with you guys, and to learn all about your self-care. But I just, you know calming the calm before the storm any way possible. And I am looking, I'm gonna go check on the little girl, and then get in my comfies, take my deep breaths, reflect on the day, and just be excited for tomorrow, and know that even by having awareness around whatever difficulties and feelings and whatever comes up, I believe awareness and love and patience is key. I hope you all were able to take something away and apply it to each and every day, and take care of you, because you are so beautiful, so loved, so supported, and so not alone. This mama is signing off. Alrighty, y'all.